Hello everybody, my name is Welcome. Alright, let's start over. Hello. Welcome to my video. I do videos. I know, you'd be surprised looking at how often I upload. It's not often. Anyway, today I'm doing a sketchbook tour. If you haven't seen my videos, then what are you doing? Like, go watch them. That being said, I like to do my sketchbooks when I'm halfway through, just so I can upload more consistently, because God knows I don't do that consistently. It's time. No more stalling. Do you guys like the cover? I like the cover. I think it's good. I have an issue with hoarding, because I will hoard just about anything, because I want to stick it in a sketchbook. Here's the first page. Sorry if I'm awkward. I haven't filmed in a long ass time, and that's showing very clearly. This is sketchbook number 38 for me. I actually filmed a video, like a TikTok, of me like showing all my sketchbooks, like going through each one, but then I deleted it because I got embarrassed because I showed my toes. Here's some goals. I don't think I successfully did any of these. I tried to fill my pages more, learn backgrounds, didn't do that a single time. Don't tear out pages. Actually, I didn't do that, so make more YouTube content. Yeah, like, what can I say? I've been meaning to, but I haven't. No excuses. No excuses. I'm just lazy. Practice realism and practice clothing. I mean, technically, anytime I draw a character in clothing, I'm practicing clothing. But no, needless to say, I did not really do that either. Quick warning, there's some like minor dungeon meshy spoilers. That's how I start off the sketchbook. I draw a lot of dungeon meshy art. Here's the senshi to start it. Yeah, so right off the bat, you can tell what my hyperfixation was at the time, because you're going to see a lot of pages of Delicious in Dungeon. Delicious in Dungeon. It's a little hard to say for me, so I just say dungeon meshi. Because that's what they say in Japanese. I'm sorry. This is a commission. This person specifically has commissioned me, like, I think 3 or 4 times now, and I'm really appreciative of that. Really appreciative of that. I need to pronounce my words more. This is their character, and I think their character is honestly so cute. Like, I don't know, I had fun drawing this. They have really creative characters, and yeah. If they're watching this video, that is gonna be like so awkward. Like, anyway, moving on. What did I warn you about? What did I tell you? I really love Fallen and I think Marcial. They're just so silly. I love them so dearly. And here's them smooching on each other. And this is Lalios. He's so silly as well. I think this is I know. This is a panel redraw. And this is a scene where he eats like a parasitic worm. Like, he eats that for fun. I don't know. He's a dumbass and I love him. This is Chilchuck. He's silly. I love him. If you know, you know. I am such a fan of his whole character. I don't know. He's like a full-grown adult with 3 children. He's a girl dad, and I love him. This is a panel redraw. This, I was just reading through the manga, and I was just redrawing some of the... Because I watched the whole anime first, and then I read the manga, so this was me like just redrawing some of the scenes. I'm not really too proud of these ones. Not the best, but that's fine. And here's what I address my voice. Is my voice a little lower? I hope. I sure hope so. That being said, I started testosterone. Yippee! It only took me 20 fucking years. Well, to be fair, I didn't know I was trans when I was a baby. But it took me a while. My plan was, as soon as I turned 18, I was gonna get on testosterone. And you know me, You don't. I'm actually a stranger to you guys. You know, it's actually surprising because some of you guys, like a select few, have like told me like, I've been following you for years, and it's so weird to think about people that like know my entire life because I post so much of it online and they like keep track of that. That's weird. That's weird. That's scary. But also that's my fault because I'm an open book, is what we'll say. Anyways. Yeah, yippee, yippee, that's me, yippee. Hopefully I get super manly and stuff. Here is Billie Eilish. I think she released her album, and then she released like an extended version of one of her songs, and I really liked the cover of it. Hold on. Well, I just ripped the page. Good for me. I really liked the cover, so I tried to redraw it. It looks pretty wonky because I'm not great at realism, but you know, I feel like at first glance you can tell who it is, which I like, but if you look at it too long you'll notice a lot of mistakes, so just don't look at it too much. Anyway, here's where I ripped the page. Oopsies. Oopsies. This one's pretty ugly. Her face turned out really weird looking. I tried to go for like a bottom angle. I'm not great at that angle. I never posted this, I don't think, just because I wanted to draw like something that filled the page more. It just looks kind of awkward because I'm not really used to drawing that big. Because like my last couple sketchbooks I think were like a lot smaller as well. But yeah, a little awkward. Don't look too closely. Here I just got a pen and I just started doodling, you know, like you do. I really like this one. These are like all my characters except for this is a Pokemon, but yeah, because I think this is when I realized like I never draw my OCs, and that's just like not fair to them. This is a really old character named Sammy. She's silly. This is Ace. This is Ace as well. This one is kind of ugly. He got his face smushed onto a stove by his mother. That's his lore. Like, why do I... Here's Cole. Here's Cole and Alan. This is Alan. White man jump scare. This is Sky. I did a Sky for a background because that's her name. She doesn't have a name. She's just Cow Girl. I think I gave her a name last sketchbook, but I forgot. The sketches slowly get uglier, so don't look at these. More dungeon meshy. Why you so ears? That's the thing, I didn't even draw his ears properly in this one. So like, cause he's a half foot, so he has like huge ears and he's really short and small looking. Hashtag divorced, because he is divorced. Lol. Moving on. Typically when something's like taped in, that means I like drew it at work and I just like took it home. So that's what all this is. I just devoted a page to like work drawings. I love Wooper, he's so dear. I think this is when I was doing like a shiny hunt for Wooper, and I think it was Heart Gold, because I got Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I got a shiny starter in Heart Gold, which was Cyndaquil. Very delightful, and I wanted to like have a whole shiny team, but then it took so fucking long to get a Wooper. I never even got it because I gave up. Anyway, here is where I peaked. Well, that's not true. There's a drawing I like more later, but for a long time I was really, like, I drew this and I was like, holy fuck, I'm never gonna top of that. But this is my character Germ. They are so silly. I love them very dearly. Germ in particular, I don't draw very much just because he's like very into Lolita fashion, and that's very complicated. It takes a lot of effort to draw their kind of fashion sense. And then I drew a Miku. This one actually recently announced that she's getting a figure, like, of this outfit, which I'm excited for because I love this outfit so very much. This page, I don't really like this page at all. So just ignore these. This one, I literally, like, I drew Miku, like, in a swimsuit, and then I added thigh highs, and, like, immediately regretted it. Because I'm like, that doesn't make sense. She's in a swimsuit, why would she have thigh highs on? Anyway, just ignore it. Here it was Pride Month, so I drew a Pride Miku, because I saw some people were doing that, and I wanted to join. This is the start of, I kind of wanted to figure out a kind of chibi style, because I don't really draw like chibis that often. So it's kind of rough at first, but like there's a couple times that I draw like chibis in a sketchbook because I want to figure out how to draw like that, because I don't know, it's fun and it's silly. Here's another commission. This one, I felt bad because I didn't really love how it turned out, and so I drew like a bonus doodle. I think I also like took an extra day, so I like especially wanted to give them a bonus. But yeah, their character is pretty cute. I really like that. Here's more Dungeon Meshi because they're so silly and I love them so dearly. Even though I'm not in the hyperfixation now, I can still appreciate, like, I love all their characters so much. Here was more work doodles. These are figure redraws. I do that a couple times in this sketchbook because I feel like lately I've been less, not inspired, but like, I haven't had many ideas from the head. A lot of it's like redraws, you know what I mean? Like this is a redraw from the manga, and these are like figure redraws. Like I've just been doing that more recently. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just something I've noticed. Here I think I got art block, so I don't really like any of these. That is not meant to see the light of day, that one. Oh, this is Flapjastic. They're where I got all my Dungeon Meshi stickers. I think I got like all, they had like a storefront with like all of the characters, and then like there was like multiple sets, and I think I got all of them because I was obsessed a little bit. That's fine. Just some doodles to fill the page. Yeah, I got into Smiling Friends. It's really funny. You guys should watch it. I'm not gonna. Oh, this was like, there's a few of these in here that like I did like gashapon or blind boxes or whatever. And this one I was so fucking pissed because I wanted any of these characters except for Sonomi. And what the fuck do I fucking get? Who do I get? These are just more, I think I was just trying to come up with ideas because this is kind of like random, right? Oh, right. I started lifting weights because this was like, I think half a month to a month into being on testosterone, and I was like, I want to get strong, I want to get swole. And then it kind of inspired me to draw some more muscular people, and this is obviously not a muscular person, but you know. And Riolu's there for some reason. And Bumblebee! That's his ass. I don't know why, but I was kind of like struggling with like the art style here on how I draw Pokemon. I don't know, I was just kind of switching it up, just trying to see what worked. I don't love all of these, but I like the Jirachi. Jirachi is one of my favorites. I want to get a tattoo of Jirachi because they're so, I love them so dearly. The best mythical ever. Yeah, some Madoka doodles because one of my favorite animes of all time, so of course I gotta include that there. I think these were screenshot redraws of Peach's like emotions in Princess Peach Showtime. This is a sideways drawing. I don't know why I drew it sideways, but you know. More Dungeon Meshi. I did not realize that it went on this long, but you know. And then a little Pimlin. And this is when I remembered Kiran existed, so I drew some doodles for him because I really like his character. He was my favorite from the DLC. So I did some doodles to appreciate that. This was a style study. I obviously didn't put much effort into it, so don't look too closely. And this one I tried to draw like dynamic hair. I really failed. It just looks messy. Not the best, not my best work. Here is some, dude, I really should get back into Ace Attorney because I got like the first trilogy and then the Apollo Justice trilogy, and I finished the first game like of the first trilogy, and then I stopped. Even though I bought like 6 Ace Attorney games, I stopped after the first one for some reason. I don't know why. I enjoyed it, like I liked the series, but like I don't know. I just dropped it. Sometimes that happens. One day I'll get back into it. Here's a Teto drawing. This one kind of blew up when I posted it. Kind of popped off because it was on Instagram. It was just like the first time in a while an Instagram post popped off, like a long while. I don't know. It's pretty cute though. Like I'm still pretty proud of it. This hand's kind of wonky, but I'm still pretty proud of that one. But yeah. Oh, skip the page. This I drew this over at a friend's house. I was a little under the influence, so that's why it looks kind of weird and strange. Don't mind that. Here's a Miku. I was gonna color that one, but then I realized I drew her head fucking ginormous. Because again, I'm bad at drawing large pieces. So I just covered up her body and kept the head and then moved on. This one's super ugly, don't look at that. This one I really flopped. Because I drew Fallen really big, but like, if you can see here, her hand is so tiny. It does not look right. So just ignore that. And here's when I got into Zenless Zone Zero, very briefly. First of all, this is a figure redraw, again, because I don't know why, I've been on a kick lately of doing that, I suppose. But yeah, here's more Zenless Zone Zero art. Here, I really went overboard with the stickers. It's kind of too much, but yeah, I think I just drew something here. I didn't like it, so I covered it up, and then, yeah. I love Shark Woman, what can I say? Some more, yeah, I was pretty into it. Pretty into the game. I don't know, I only played it for like a little less than a month, and then I stopped playing altogether because I've kind of just been burned out of gacha games lately. Anyway, Nicole, she has a cute design. I really like her design. I was surprised when she was like a 4-star or like an A rank, because like I thought she would be like, I don't know. I didn't know she was a starter character. I just feel like her design is so elite. Here I got these new markers because consumerism. They're Arctics markers. I got too lazy to draw the legs. But yeah, they slay. Slay. I drew Miku and Nicole. And then some more Zenless Zone Zero art. I don't have much to say about this, but I was obsessed with Nicole. Rightfully so. Yeah, I think this is finally like the last drawing of that. This is another commission for the same person that commissioned me way earlier, this one. Again, like, their characters are so, like, creative, I feel. Like, I don't know. I really liked drawing this one, too. I liked her dress a lot. This is when I realized that I hadn't drawn Sonoko in my sketchbook yet, which is just ridiculous because I love her so much. How have I not drawn her yet? So, this is a piece dedicated to that. I really like how this came out. I'm still pretty proud of it. It just goes to show, you know, when you reference hands, they turn out better. No way. Yo, no way. And then I kind of was like, okay, I should appreciate Sonoko more. So that's what this is. A lot of Sonoko art. This one, I messed it up pretty bad. Like, I used a reference for this, but I still, like, messed up the heads so badly. Like, they're, like, merging into each other, and there's, like, hairs that shouldn't be there. It just looks wrong. It just did not turn out good, so just ignore that. I don't even know if I can show this much on YouTube, but, like, avert your eyes. Just avert your eyes, don't look. Oops. What can I say? What can I say? It's the testosterone, guys. It's the testosterone. That's why I'm drawing this shit. I got into Demon Slayer again. This is my latest hyperfixation. What's new? I keep hopping from thing to thing. That's just who I am. That's who I am, guys. Don't judge me, okay? But yeah, I don't love how this one came out. It looks pretty, I don't know, it's just pretty plain. I think here is when I like I went episode by episode on like referencing stuff from it. So like this was final selection. This was like the very beginning before anything happened. This is when Nezuko first turned into a demon. I tried to draw Gyu, it failed miserably. This is when like Nezuko like first did like that face. Here's some more Demon Slayer art. Get used to that. There's a lot of that. Rengoku, my beloved. I'm really proud of how this head came out. Like right here, I popped off. Yeah, this is when I got to Mugen Train. Rengoku, I love you. Why did that have to happen to you? Okay. This is a figure redraw. I kind of flopped on this one. Don't look too closely. Yeah. I feel I like drew this one drawing. It's a little bit much for YouTube. It's not like nudity, but like it's still just a little bit much. You know what I mean? So I covered that one up. And these are some Vocaloid songs. This one isn't a Vocaloid song, but yeah, if you can recognize them, I love you. Especially this one. This is like one of my all-time favorites. Get her some brown contacts. Oh my lord, those piercing eyes. Something does not look right with that drawing. This is also a figure redraw, but I failed because the sword is supposed to be like this, like more oval, but I made it like weirdly circular. And something about this drawing kind of like reminds me of like Danganronpa characters. Like, you know how all the Danganronpa characters had like this special art, like splash art of like them and their talent? For some reason this reminds me of that, and I don't know why. Like, I couldn't explain it to you, but anyway, this is when I was, as you can see here, I was like rewatching some old VTubers I used to watch, and this was like like one of, this is Pecora, but like she had like a whole ass VTuber model for her mom, and honestly like her mom's model was like cuter than hers. And this is when I realized I like have never ever drawn Oliver for some reason, even though I love him dearly. Like, he's a really good Vocaloid, but I don't think I've ever drawn him, so I gave him a little doodle. So I guess I have to talk about this page, huh? Good googly moogly. Yeah, it's a little much. Look at the peach drawing. Look how cute the peach drawing is, though. Moving on. More Demon Slayer. This was a cover redraw. This is a figure redraw. You guys know the deal. I feel like the first time I watched through Demon Slayer, I didn't appreciate Muichiro's character enough. And that's just a crime, because he's like literally one of my favorites. I think like top 3 now that I think about it. Like Rengoku, Mitsuri, Muichiro, Shinobu. I think that's like top 4. I can't decide the order for those. I like all 4 of them so dearly, but I don't know. I didn't appreciate him enough, but now I do. I understand. I've been enlightened. Alright. This is when I got to the Hashira training arc, because the reason I rewatched all of it was because I wanted to get to the newest part, right? So this is when I finally got there. And I just did some like screenshot grabs. This is when Gyu was bathing and Tanjiro was like, "Hey Gyu!" like through the bars. Like, why did he do that though? It was kind of unhinged of him. And a little Genya doodle, because I've never drawn him. It's a shame. Here is some more art. I don't know what to say. I think I referenced these from figures again. But the rest is from my head. I wanted to draw another like diner Sonico, like after I did this one, because this one is so like, it's less diner and more like bunny themed, you know what I mean? And so like this was like more onto the theme of like a diner. Wow, great explanation. You understand what I'm trying to say, okay? This I filmed a TikTok of like all my Demon Slayer art like up to this point, and then it flopped so badly that I deleted it. I think it got like 2 likes, dude. TikTok is so bipolar with me. Like one post something will blow up, and the next post I'll literally get 2 likes, and I'll delete it because I'm embarrassed. But yeah, this is official art that I redrew. I actually really like how this one came out. It's quite cute. I'll kill it. And if I didn't do the green sketch under it, I would have colored it. And here I was warming up that day because I wanted to draw a Madoka piece, because I like hadn't really given her like a colored piece yet. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna do Copics because I haven't done Copics in a long time. And then I popped off. Alright, I popped off. I really like how this came out, to be honest. Like, I think I made like 2 different posts about it on Instagram. I made like 2 posts about it on TikTok. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the thumbnail for this video. So like, I've made this one drawing my entire personality now. This is where I've peaked. I can't replicate it again. Like, I don't know how I did that. I kind of popped off. Anywho, yeah, I took my time. I think this took me like 6-7 hours. But I feel like you can tell, you know, because like, this was like an hour or 2, you know, because I just did a pen sketch and I just threw color on top. But you can like tell that I like took my time on this. And I can appreciate that because I feel like I don't do that a lot with my art anymore. So yeah, here's some pen sketches. They're lesbians. If you couldn't tell, I like them. If you couldn't tell, I ship them. This I have not posted yet, even though I should. I've been meaning to, but I tried out like all of my art mediums because I have a lot. There's actually some that I didn't do, but I don't really like, I don't know how to use pastels, okay? I don't know how to use acrylic paints. So I just did what I do know how to use. So like, this is Copics. This is those Artix acrylic markers that I got earlier. This is what I usually use, which is my Tombow water-based. And this is like a metallic watercolor that I rarely ever use. That I should use more because shiny, it's so shiny, isn't that cool? And here I got into a game. This is my current hyperfixation. What can I say? I hop from thing to thing. But yeah, this is a character, his name's March, he's mean to me, and I love him for it. And this is like a dragon statue that is like on the farm. It's a farming game, of course it is. I love farming games. Here's another drawing of March, and this is another character, I forgot her name, but she's really sweet and I love her so dearly. And here, to finish it off, is the last Demon Slayer sketch. I don't know if it's the last I'll ever do. That's kind of stupid. Of course I'm gonna do more. I don't know why I phrased it like that. But that's like the last drawing. And that's halfway. That's halfway! Oh my lord! Did you guys enjoy it? Did you enjoy all the arts? Honestly, looking back, like, this is still really good. I still like this a lot. Here. I'll bring out the one I like. Yes! This one. Thank you guys for watching. That's it. Can you guys like and comment and subscribe? That would be like so awesome. Like, you guys should like totally do that. Like, you guys should like subscribe. That would be so cool. Okay, bye.